Oh, wow. I'm very privileged and honored to have this great opportunity to talk on one or two issues that we need to talk about. First of all, I'm Timothy Mapinda. I am an activist and a political leader in Nakuru, as well as a political analyst in Nakuru. Um, I just want to emphasize on one or two issues that has been very critical within the past few days, more so especially here in Nakuru. I remember in few days ago or a few weeks back, we used to talk about our governor being abroad. When she was abroad, she went to deliver and she went for about 8 months maternity leave, which we know in the constitution the maternity leave should be 3 months. Now the 8 months significantly raise a concern of where she was and why was she out of her office for 8 months without proper reasons or without enough reasons to the public. The only reason that the governor can be acknowledged of which that she should be outside the office for more than 3 months should be a issue of health, and maybe when the governor she's not able to perform her duties. But for the case of Nakuru, she went for maternity leave for 8 months, and that is not the topic, that is not the issue. Now, one of the things that I would like to highlight highlight on today's topic is one, the issue of demonstration, picketing, assembling and presenting memorandums to the public office. These are constitutional rights. These are democratic constitutional rights of the people, of every individual in Kenya. And it is well explained by the constitution, and it is contemplated in Article 37 of the Kenyan Constitution. Pursuant to Article 37 of the Kenyan Constitution, people may have a right unharmed and peacefully to assemble, picket, demonstrate, and to present memoranda to the public offices. That is the Constitution. And therefore, that marks a significant mark that we are constitutionally allowed to picket. We are constitutionally allowed to protest, to present memoranda to the public offices. And there is this previous mandamano that was planned within Nakuru by some activists, which that they were very clear that they are going to march from Railway to now the office of the governor and present their memoranda there. It is their right, and actually they went ahead and informed the police. They went ahead and found a letter from the DCI to go and do such. But therefore, that day, when that day reached, we saw activists being arrested, being taken to the police custodies. And actually, one of the things that I would like to talk about is the very, very sad situation where we witnessed a person with a disability, a person with special needs, our brother and friend James Mbogwa, when he was arrested, he was tortured, he was beaten, he was actually mistreated by the police officers with full uniform and a vehicle. This time around, actually, they were proper dressed as police officers. But the things that the police officers were doing was a very shocking things, because looking at the police officer arresting somebody with a special need, this is a person that cannot cause any harm. This is a person that cannot cause any actually whatever disorderly and whatever. This is a person that cannot cause any business distraction, but he was beaten, he was arrested, and he was tortured by the police officers. And they said that the guy was going to Mandamano. It is our democratic rights to participate to any democratic maandamano or protest. So I think we should remove these kind of thoughts in our minds as the government, that we have power to regulate everything to the extent of demeaning the citizens, their rights. It is not right to do such. They have to know that they were elected, the governor, you were elected by the people to serve the people, and you are there for the people, by the people. And if then you are not able to perform your duties, the best thing to do, it is to resign, get out of office, and give the people a room for them to elect another person that he or she is ready to serve the interest of the people, but not to come after the life of the people, not to make their life miserable. We have dignity. We should be dignified. And actually, in the Constitution, I think it's about Article 30 20 is it 28, 28 there, talking about the dignity of the person. We have inherited dignity, and we shall be dignified as the people of the Republic of Kenya. And I want to remind the county government of Nakuru one thing: you are elected there to serve the people. You have no power to fight the people, because the people in the Constitution, Article 1 of the Kenyan Constitution, are the sovereign power. The sovereign power belongs to the people of Kenya and shall be exercised only in accordance with this Constitution. That is Article 1. And Article 2 says that the sovereign power, the people may exercise their sovereign power either directly or through their democratic elected representative, and of which that you are the democratic elected representative. When you fail to now present and work or act within that power, the people may exercise their sovereign power directly. And the Constitution explains how the people will take power into their hands. One is by reading Article 37. Two, it is Article 10 that talks about public participation. For the last 1 year in Nakuru County, we haven't seen any service. Look at the state of now the drainage in Nakuru County. We had just a 1 hour heavy rain that took even caused the life of people. There were floods everywhere because there is no any proper drainage within Nakuru County. Even the CBD of Nakuru, there is no drainage. And we are claiming that we have the government and we pay tax. Look at now our health status in the county. It's not working, it's death. Look at the education status in our county, is death. Look at now this common problem we always face, the issue of insecurity within our county. And nobody who is talking about this, nobody who is putting any effort to deal on or work on this. But we are busy fighting the people that are just performing or exercising their power directly. It is not right at all, and I think we should find a way of dealing with these issues. We need a solution which is a permanent solution, not temporal solutions. Don't bring temporal solutions to just passing time to the people and confusing them to make yourself or to purify yourself and make yourself clean. Let's have a solution that will last forever. Let's have a solution that is a permanent solution to the people of Nakuru. As the people of Nakuru, as the youths of Nakuru, as the activists of Nakuru, we are very, very disappointed by this county government, by the national government, by our members of parliament, even many of our MCAs. They have failed us. They are just nothing. They are doing nothing in their offices. Looking at the status of Nakuru, it is only few months ago we lost one of our activist brother, Richard Raymond in Molo, by a very, very confusing manner that we cannot even be told today what happened, what transpired, and who are responsible on his death. We had also lost a certain son in game here in Nakuru East, Brian. Even today, his mother is still looking for him. She's still looking for him. She know nothing about his son because, I mean, it's really that right. And actually, the case by here now, Brian, it is very hurting because he lost from the hands of the government, of the police officers that are deployed to protect the forest. Now they came after the life of residents, and really, is that how we want our county to operate? Look at our health status. Look at our hospitals. If you go to to the referral hospital here in Nakuru, the Medhill Hospital, General Hospital, you will get shocked. There is no services, there is no drugs, there is no even, yeah, nothing, absolutely, nothing. If you go there with an emergency, you cannot be attended to. Like the other day, I was involved in a accident, and I went there about was it 9 9:12 p.m. Sorry, a.m. I stayed there without being attended to by a doctor for about from 9:12 to 10:50 something p.m. Really, is that a hospital? And I went there with an emergency, and I was asking myself, if it is me with emergency, I've been attended about 4 from 9 this kind of time. What about the person that came here with just a normal disease without emergency situation or status? Was he or she attended to? And that is the county. We have that is the leadership. We have this thing as driven to lower to the grassroots, and actually make the people that are offering services not to fear anymore because the leaders are not responsible. The kind of leadership we have here in Nakuru, it is very incompetent. They have proved being incompetent, and I want to tell them we are going to drive the very, very, very strong campaign against them within Nakuru, and we are going to champion for the leadership that will effectively serve the people, and we will feel that it is effective and service from it. We are not going to work with leaders that are not ready to serve anybody. We are not going to work with leaders that are just there for their self interests. That one cannot happen. We, as the people of Nakuru, we have decided, and actually, we have really decided, but we are condemning the very incident that happened few days ago for that our brother was involved in a very bad situation that was caused by the police officers and the county government of Nakuru. That one is not allowed. That one we are not going to champion, and we are going to stand firm. And I want to tell them we have many voices. As much as you try to silence us, I told you, when you try to silence us in a wrong way, it is then when the more you give us volume and you make us to speak much more about it than the way we were doing. And we want to tell you this brother of ours, James Mbogwa, is our brother. We know him, we see him, we work together with him, and whatever wrong that you're trying to do to his life, it will cause us, all of us, to come out and speak for these issues. So it's not right at all, and actually, we should find a way of dealing with these issues. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think for today, I will just talk about it, and for the next video we are going to talk about other more issues. Actually, we should be talking about very good issues and positive issues about our lives and our society and the entire leadership, but not this kind of, these should be off of our stories. And therefore we urge the government, we urge the county to respect to uphold, to protect the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya and the rights of the people, the dignity of the people, the fundamental freedom of the people shall be protected. And therefore, we're telling them we are not going to be silenced by anybody or anything. We are going to talk about these issues until these issues are attended to properly. So, for those few and many remarks, I just want to say that my names are Timothy Mapinda. I am very happy for you that you watched this video. Remember, please to like, subscribe, and share for those who are watching in YouTube. And for the TikTok, please like and favorite and also comment there. We will get your comment. Thank you. Goodbye.